Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. How's it going? Today's the day. Mars is squaring Pluto, so tension, power. Oh, jumpers. Two of Pentacles reversed and the Tower. Okay, so I think this is speaking about the news out there in the world and just shakeups and twists and turns in situations. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles reversed, like what we thought we were holding and what we thought we were juggling isn't it. And we're going to have to pick a side, and we're going to have to double down. Double down when the shit hits the fan. Interesting. All right. Oh, well, maybe the Tower is also speaking of that Uranus and Gemini energy. Because that's still, making kind of like a trine aspect to the Pluto. So that's sort of supporting this, that's just basically what we've been going through with this whole eclipse cycle. Shakeups, surprises, needing to drop something and pick something else up really quickly, needing to adjust, needing to go with the flow. If the flow is not flowing, then we need to go. Stuff like that. Let me pray over these cards. I love you so. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. If you want to, you can hit some links below. I usually leave links like in the comments section too, if I remember. And you can book a personal reading with me, and we can see what the energies have to say to us for just us, near past, present tense, near future. I don't know if I set this up quite right, but it's okay. And this is for the 24th of September, 2025. Thanks again for being here and for interacting with me. And like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends if you think that they would find this fun to fine-tune their free will and intuition. So it looks like if we go with the flow and we work with the shakeups and surprises, or maybe we are the shakeups and surprises, because guess what? There are some crowns that do need to be blasted off some heads. I'll tell you what, and I don't mean that in a literal sense. I just mean that some people's crowns need to fall. And of course, we're going to be on the cleanup crew, right? After these shakeups and surprises. But if we're talking about I pull energy for the energy, you know what I'm saying? In these quick hits, it really keeps my intuitive muscle strong, like I said in the quick hit yesterday, because it gets me to just read the cards. I'm just reading the cards for the vibes. And it's it's so different. It's similar. I think a similar metaphor would be reading mundane astrology versus personal astrology. That's how I feel reading these cards. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to express myself in this way and to hone my craft in this way, because it's really interesting. There's been some frustration, some general frustration, how just a few people are wearing these crowns and sitting in their ivory towers and putting their vibes and their energy and their flow on the rest of us down here, and there might be some lightning bolts from heaven showing up to sort of dismantle and disrupt that type of top-down energy. Ten of Pentacles reversed has to do with, again, established families, maybe the structures that they built just for themselves and just for their families, maybe they're going to have to, rethink the way that they set themselves up for the future. This can also be, what legacy are you leaving behind? This is good. In the upright, this is like a great family who's bringing health and support to the entire community. Like, they're doing well because their elders worked hard for it and they're taking good care of it. And look, they have these purebred dogs. Are these the Great Pyrenees from my friend Christy? Because I want one. But with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, maybe some of these people who got shook are going to have to rethink the way that they invest in themselves and in their community so that everybody can thrive. And then with these two aces, well, boy, oh boy, there might be a lot of inspiration in terms of feeling better and acting better. This is feeling, this is action. This is purity, purity of heart. Do you see that dove there? Peace, peaceful. It's sort of a surrender energy too, and just letting the water flow, getting these gifts from heaven. Again, I just really feel like we can lean towards the Saturn and Pisces energy. Saturn and Pisces is like God in heaven, like, doling the gifts and doling the responsibilities, but also doling out the action plan, right? Action plan. And also doling out the punishment for those who were not acting properly. And the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, this is a new start. Emotionally, this is a new start. Flirtatiously, the wand is really pretty obvious, that phallic symbolism, right? So that's health, vitality, virility, new starts in terms of how are we going to grab a hold of our own personal chi and wield it in reality. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Interesting dynamics going on. There's a lot going on because like this trine energy, between Pluto and Gemini and Mercury, right? So our communications, the way that we see ourselves, the way that we talk to ourselves might be getting a little bit more refined and gentle and beautiful, right? Because Venus rules over Libra, and Venus is currently in Virgo, and Mercury is in Libra, so they're like in each other's houses. There's a little bit of a mutual reception going on, so we can lean towards these gifts to help us figure out how to clean up some of this disruptive energy that may or may not even be coming from our own ancestral timelines. All right? Because we're all in this together. Love you. See you on the next one, I hope. Have a good one now. Bye-bye.